Greetings YouTube! If you want to stay updated on the videos I upload, make sure you hit that bell. Hello everybody, this is Waver here, and welcome to my 300 subscriber Q&A. Now, I kind of kept it exclusive to DeviantArt, so all the questions you see on the screen will be DeviantArt comments from friends or watchers or anything. And another thing, this actually started earlier this year, February, and I was supposed to release this sometime May, but I had difficulty figuring out how to, execute this. So, I'm sorry, this is my first time doing it, so, you know, if the execution's a little shoddy, you know why. I mean, I'm open to suggestions on how to make these better for the future, so I'm definitely going to do this again. And before we start, I want to let you know that you can ask me questions in YouTube comments, or on my Twitter at twitter.com/waver92. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also one more thing. Please keep your questions clean. Alright, on to the Q&A. So, the first question I have here is my buddy Blue Yoshi Egg saying, "Hey there, bro. I've got some questions for you. I'll ask one of each category. Which of your OCs resembles your personality the most?" Well, I actually have a lot of OCs. They don't really match my personality because I'm way cooler than them. So, you know, I'm smarter, I'm cooler, I look better. No, I'm just joking. I'm freaking ugly. They're way cooler than me, and yeah, they're a lot smarter than I am. I'm a loser. I'm a freaking loser. And the second question is, what's been your most disappointing game of 2016? Oh boy. Well, I should keep this short, but since I'm a New Yorker and I like to talk a lot, it's probably not going to be short. But Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Yeah, I know some of you guys have probably seen my Dragon Ball Xeno Fart series, and for the ones who haven't, so here's the story. I just upload videos of me ridiculing the game for its utter stupidity and unfairness, and I think Dimps should probably not make any more Dragon Ball games. But you know, we don't have to worry, because in the future, another company is working on another Dragon Ball game that looks a lot better. So yeah, I'll just say Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And his third question is, be honest. Has any anime ever made you cry? Feel free not to answer that one if you don't want to. Okay, so I have to think about this because I don't watch a lot of anime. Not as much as my family or friends. But I would have to say, well, there is one part in JoJo, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. And oh, actually, there were a few moments in Naruto that did make me cry. There was one in particular where Naruto and the others saved Gaara, and Gaara was like unconscious, and Naruto started crying because he felt like a failure. He couldn't save the village, he couldn't save Sasuke, and then he couldn't save Gaara, and then Chiyo came in and revived him. Very touching moment. Yeah, that's just one. And there are many, but yeah, like I said, I don't watch a lot of anime. And congrats on your 300 subs. Thank you! Thank you for the questions, Blue Yoshi Egg. Alright, so we have a question from one of my buddies, Bubbles is Hot 46853, asking, what gave you the silly idea for the whole SS concept? Oh, SS stands for stylish shoes, by the way. So, back in 2007, G-Bomber and I had this PictoChat. You guys remember PictoChat, right? A little DS application where you could talk to friends nearby. And, we were bored. I had a fever. And, well, we just came up with these silly scenarios. And then one of them just ended up being like stylish shoes. I can't explain this stuff. I can't explain all of it, even though we made it. Yeah, we're both guilty of this concept. There was a moment where like one of them did, and that's the attack, and then it knocked out one of our good guys, our good characters, and then it just went nuts. It was crazy. Thank you for the questions. Bubbles is hot. Stay awesome. Okay, so I have 3 questions from Chris Hartley's, who is now Avelis. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Sorry. And she asked, what got you involved with the Mega Man series? I'm so happy you asked that. You know me so well! Okay, but anyway, to answer the question, it all started in like 1997? 6? Well, it was around the time when Mega Man X3 was new. That was our first one. And I was garbage at it, but I still have fun with it, even though I just got killed over and over. I couldn't even get past the intro stage. And then maybe like around like 2002, there was a mysterious Game Boy Color game on top of our apartment mailbox. We don't know who it was from. We don't know who it was for. But when we popped the game in, it was Mega Man Extreme 2, and I had barrels of fun with it. Played it on the Game Boy Player, and all that stuff. It was great. And then maybe and 3 years later, 2005, we got the Mega Man X collection, and then bam, that's when we officially got into Mega Man. We just playing our hearts out, and I have to say it here, Mega Man X6 is garbage. Okay, but then a year later, I got the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, and then that's what got us into the classic Mega Man series. It was hard, but you know, it was a lot of fun. It was so fun that the day I got that game, I was like up all night playing it. It was really I was. And then that's when the Mega Man love came in. We made up stories. Oh gosh, can't even explain those stories. But yeah, that's what got me into the Mega Man series, thanks to X3 and Extreme 2. And the second question is, what got you into DeviantArt? Well, I heard about this website around 2006, and maybe a year later, well, actually in 2006, I was drawing like really bad drawings. I'm too ashamed to share them. I drew really awful stuff. It wasn't until a year later when I actually, you know, mustered the courage to make a DeviantArt account and upload those monstrosities. Oh, what the heck, I'll show you. So yeah, that's what got me into DeviantArt. And the third question is, did art ever help you with personal and or life issues? For sure. I mean, to me, drawing is therapeutic. It really is. I mean, and the weird part is, when I'm under pressure or if I'm sick or something, never when I'm well, that's when my best ideas come out. It's never when I'm like normal or okay or well anything. I have to be like in a really bad state to get an idea. It's strange. But yeah, it really does calm the nerves. It really does. Thank you, Avelis. It's called Chris Hartley here, but thank you so much. Stay awesome. I got 2 questions from Comic and Blue Faruko, but he is now Batruko, and I think he changed his name again, but I can't remember it. I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, he asked, what are one of the best games so far you have played on the Switch? Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. That's pretty much it. I mean, there are some other good ones, but those 2 are definitely the best. I mean, I like Blaster Master Zero. I like Mighty Gunvolt Burst. I like the Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. But yeah, Switch is looking good this year, and it's looking good next year. And his second question is, what do you expect more for the Switch in the future? Well, I'm gonna be real here. I'm expecting more ports. Even though I'm annoyed with ports, I'm expecting it. I gotta be real. And of course, I know for sure that there's gonna be an awesome Kirby game coming out next year. It's 4-player co-op. I'm a sucker for co-op. And there's a Yoshi game that I know little to nothing about. But I'm pretty sure they'll cover that. next month. I mean, I'm recording this in December, so yeah. Thank you for the questions. Stay awesome. And we got some questions from my buddy here, Dino Draco, asking, so, do you prefer human or anthropomorphic characters? Well, to be honest, I find anthros more fun. There's a lot more room for creativity than humans. I'm probably saying that because I'm tired of humans. I see humans all the time. What about animal people? Oh my god, Waver's a furry! The second question is, all of my characters, male and female, seem to have minimal clothing worn. Is it okay, or should I change them? Well, I'm just gonna be lame and say it's up to you. But my personal opinion would be, well, you know, I find it okay. I mean, I'm pretty much repeating myself, right? I mean, I'm fine with it because, you know, that's your preference, man. That's up to you, dude. And the third question is, do you plan on getting a new drawing tablet? You said before you were using an Intuos 4. Yes, I'm actually just using Intuos 4 Wacom tablet, but I don't have any plans. This one is still doing its job. It's still holding up nicely. Not the case, but the tablet itself is holding up nicely. And no, it's good. The only annoyance is that sometimes when I plug it in, it doesn't turn on, and I have to restart the computer. But you know, it's not a serious problem, you know. And yes, those questions were okay. Thanks for the questions. Stay awesome. Now we have one here from I Love Falling Cows 25 asking, what is your favorite game you like to play? Well, pretty much any game, any action-adventure platformer game, any platformer shooter, anything in the platformer category. That's my affinity. I have an affinity for platformer games. But yeah, that's yeah. Oh, but he did ask what's my favorite game I like to play. Super Mario World. Still my favorite game of all time. Yeah, I know it's nostalgia. So what? Want to fight about it? The second question he has is, who is your favorite fan character and why? Wow, that's very general. Wow. See, that's something I really have to think about. Wow. I have too many fan characters. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Wow. And his third question is, okay, also, can the third question be like, who's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie? Well, wow, that's another tricky one. I can't choose one. I mean, I love the Spider-Man trilogy in the early 2000s. I like The Dark Knight. I love Scott Pilgrim. It's a hilarious movie. There's so many good ones I liked. I like the first Pokemon movie. And, yeah, just those. I really like those. And, alright, I got a question from my buddy Luxa here, asking, I still ask, just in case these are still being accepted, and it was at the time. So, question number 1 is, what's an underrated game, in my opinion, you think should get a remake? Underrated game, in my opinion, that should get a remake. Probably Mega Man 7. I mean, everybody and their grandmother talks about how great Mega Man 2 is, which in my opinion is definitely not the best Mega Man ever. I mean, it's actually one of my least favorite ones. But, geez, where's the 7 love? Oh, geez, yeah. 7. Criminally underrated. I'd like to see it remade again. That would be nice. Question number 2 is, who is your first or one of your first OCs? My first original character. Just a bunch of cringy characters called the Tuffeteers. I think those are my first. Actually, no. I shouldn't even consider them OCs. Not at the time. At the time, they were Sonic clones. I made up these things called Spiritopians. They're like ghost-like creatures or whatever, but I can't remember. It was bad. That's all I know. And the third question is, who is the best JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Lol. Okay, well, I like Joseph, but I also like Josuke from Part 4. Josuke, he's hilarious to me, and he has a funny quirk. Thank you for the questions, Luxa. Questions, Luxa. Stay awesome. And then the next set of questions comes from my friend Orange Monkey 15, asking how long one drawing will take you to draw. Well, you know, it depends on. This isn't really good. It depends on how I feel. Sometimes I get bored working on the same drawing for a long time, and I just kind of rush near the end. But I'm just gonna talk about like a full detailed drawing that I took time with. It probably takes me about 2 days to finish those kinds of drawings. And question 2, are you better at humans or furries? To be honest, I'm better at furries for sure. I'm better at furries. Yeah. And her third question is, what was your very first drawing ever from your childhood, if you remember? It was a crappy stick figure drawing of me and my family. Oh, it was horrible. It was just you thought like the pharmacist signatures were bad? No, that drawing I did was far worse. But thanks for the questions, Orange Monkey 15. Stay awesome. And the last person in my set of questions, my close friend Sodabui, saying, well, this question is kind of awkward. Okay. What was your reaction when you first asked by me to draw a male character wearing the double S's? Again, stands for stylish shoes. It's that weird thing I mentioned earlier. Well, it was well, I'll be honest with you. I was like, wait, what? That was my reaction. I was like, wait, what? But then I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do it. I'll do it, you know. I mean, you know, you see, I'll draw. I feel like I don't want to sound cheesy, but I'll draw anything for you, buddy. I mean, like, you are not picky. You don't rush me. It's just, you know, I appreciate your patience. So, you know, it was kind of, it made me laugh at first, but you know, it was cool. And your second question is, how did you first get into art of drawing and also settled up for a Super Mario themed character of your own? Oh, he's talking about James. Well, I was surrounded by awesome people who love to draw, and then it kind of rubbed off on me, and then that's why I got so into the hobby of drawing. And as for the Mario character I made, well, it's because, you know, just to show my love for the Mario series. I love the Mario series so much. I mean, I loved it a little more back then than I do now, but I think Odyssey is a good start. Is a good start for the Mario series for its comeback. So thanks for the questions, Sodabui. Stay awesome. Well, this concludes my Q&A, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to ask any questions, just comment down below in the YouTube comments. I'm open to YouTube. I'm open to Twitter questions. Just whatever questions you have, I'll be ready. And yeah, like I said before, keep it clean. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to view other things gaming or art related, feel free to check out my other content. While you're at it, go check out my pal Naruto Jr. and the other Game Buds. Alright, peace everybody.